Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. I'm doing a really quick review of this item here. It's the Augason Farms Blueberry Muffin Mix. Okay, so let me show you. It's the Augason Farms Blueberry Muffin Mix. So this is like a bonus review for the week. Okay, and the reason I'm doing this is because I came across this item on Amazon and they're like on a really good sale. They're normally $22 and change, and right now they're only selling for like $8.12 a piece. So in case I forget to tell you, I am going to leave the link to this because this is like 60% off roughly, if not more. Okay, so this is a really, really good price for this. I've never tried this before, so I thought that I would do a quick review and prepare it and let you guys know what it tastes like. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, I've already got some in this bowl, and this is what it looks like. Now the blueberry chunks in here, they're not like freeze-dried blueberries. They're like little blueberry pellets. So I guess it's like blueberry that's concentrated and made into little pellets or something, and they put them in there for the flavor. And I've seen other blueberry mixes like that as well, like on in pancake mix and things like that. So the instructions say to put 3 cups of this mix into a bowl with 1 cup of water. I'm sorry, with 1 1/4 cups of water. And then after that, all you have to do is put it in a greased cupcake tin and then bake it in an oven. Let's see, here it says bake it in an oven at 375 degrees for 14 to 18 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot of work. It also says that you should mix it with an electric mixer, but I'm going to do it by hand, okay? See how it comes out, just doing it by hand. So here I am adding 1 1/4 cups of water and mixing it up. See what it looks like. It does say that the oven should be preheated to 375. I am going to divert from that. I am going to cook these in my new wave oven because I really like cooking in the new wave oven, and it's a good way to try it out, see what happens. And you know what? After reading the instructions, and it said to only add 1 1/4 cups of water to 3 cups of this mix, I was like, that doesn't sound like enough. But as you can see, it's coming out pretty nice and moist. It doesn't look like, and I don't even think you need an electric mixer. I mean, look at that. It's already silky. It's already well mixed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me place this over here. I've already got a muffin pan ready. I am going to go ahead and stop the video right now. That way you guys don't have to be looking at me putting the stuff in the muffin pan, because everything's already well mixed. So I worked on that for maybe 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes at the most. So far so good as far as preparation goes. And it does smell pretty good. So it smells pretty good. This tin right here will give you 36 servings. So this tin will make about 36 cupcakes. Medium-sized cupcakes. Obviously the nutrition in this is pretty non-existent as far as actual real nutrition, like protein and things that you really need, like vitamins. However, this is great comfort food, and it will break up the monotony of eating just regular long-term storage food every day and not having any sweets. So I'm going to stop this here, ladies and gentlemen, and then I will be back in about half an hour my time, about 2 seconds your time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, they're done. I ended up putting these in the new wave oven for about 23 minutes. So I had to put it in there for a few more minutes than what it normally called for. However, I did not put them in at full power. A new wave oven will go up to about power 9. I believe I put it in at about power 7 for about 23 minutes. And they look pretty good. They sound good. And I put a toothpick through them to make sure that they were cooked all the way through. And they are. So I've been letting them sit here for probably about 3 or 4 minutes to make sure that they cool down just a little bit before I try to take them out. So we're going to try and take them out now and see what they look like. And it's still a little bit warm. There you go. Look at that. They actually look pretty good. Yeah, they look like they're cooked all the way through. And it's a pretty good sized muffin too. So that package right there, that number 10 can says that there should be about, you should be able to make about 36 of these. But I think the ones I made here are probably a little bit bigger than what they're talking about. So I would say that you're not going to be able to make 36 of them this size right here. Okay? So if I were to say, let me take a look inside the can real quick. If I were to say, I probably have about another four of these that I can make. So I'd probably be able to make about, that's pretty good. Should be able to make about 30 muffins this size right here. Should be able to make about 30 of them this size for $8.12. That's not bad at all. That's a great deal. But how do they taste? Well, let's see. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, if I say that again, maybe it will be close to 36 muffins this size, because I just remembered that I had about enough more muffin mix left over after I filled one cupcake tin. I had enough left over to make one more muffin. So if you multiply about 4 more times, that's 5 times 7, that's 35. So yeah, you should be able to make close to, I would say between 30 to 35, 36 of these muffins this size. So I'm going to go ahead and break one open, show you guys what it looks like inside, and I'm going to try it. And that's what it looks like inside. You can see. Here, I'm going to pick up the camera. It's actually looks pretty good. Sorry about the lighting, ladies and gentlemen. So, this right here is what it looks like. Boy, I'll tell you what, this sure beats paying $1.50 or $2 for a muffin at the store. But now we still have to try it and see if the flavor is going to hold up. I think it will. Let's see. It's really moist on the inside, and the outside shell is a little bit crunchy, which I kind of like. It's not extremely sweet. You can definitely taste the blueberries. I'm trying to see if there's anything about it that I don't like. I can't say that there's anything about it that I don't like. I mean, this tastes like a muffin. It's obviously not whole wheat or anything like that. As far as the nutrition goes, like I said, this is like eating a candy bar, okay? So if you want to store something that you can cook really easy, like I said, it took me 23 minutes to cook these. It only took about 4 minutes, if that, to prepare it. And it didn't take a lot of energy. And it's also something that you could probably cook into a pancake. I could probably try that. But I bet you could probably cook this into like a pancake if you had to. If that was the only thing that you had to cook with over a fire or something like that, it's probably something that you could do. So, do I recommend this? Yes. I can't stop eating it. It's really good. I would have to say that as far as texture, it's very good. As far as prep time and the actual cooking, it's very good. The flavor, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because it is really good. But I have had better muffins that I've bought, you know, at like bakeries or at the store, stuff like that, that were really, really, really flavorful. These are flavorful. You can taste everything in them. You can taste the blueberries. Yeah, these are really good for what they are. You can't beat them. After everything's said and done, you're paying about 25 cents per muffin. So, not too bad. Calories, you're looking at about 170. So, we would say anywhere between 170 to 200 calories per muffin, depending on how big you make them. But if you follow their recipe and their baking instructions, you're looking at, I would say, between 170 to 200 calories per muffin, which is not bad. It's a good treat to have, and it's not bad. And as you can see over here, what I did on my can was I wrote down that I used the New Wave oven to cook it. I wrote down the power, 7 power, and I wrote down the number of minutes. That way when I make this again, I don't have to try to guess. Because originally I put them in there for 18 minutes. But when I took a look at them after the timer was done, it obviously needed a few more minutes of cook time. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I also made a mistake on the price. I said that they're normally $22 or something like that. No, they're not. They're normally $16 and change. So they're about 50% off right now. So like I said, I'm going to leave the link because I think this is a great deal. I blindly bought like 5 of these because they were such a good deal. I've never had them before, but I blindly bought like 5 of them because Augason Farm is pretty reputable. The price, you can't beat that price, and I'm glad I did because this is definitely something that I will use. So I probably won't just store this away forever. I'll probably just use this whenever we want blueberry muffins. And I'm going to check and see if they have any other type of muffin mixes that I can get because I'm pretty impressed with this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, having said that, let me go ahead and sign off. Like I said, this was just a bonus review this week. There's no giveaway for this. The giveaway will occur on Friday with the meal, freeze-dried meal. So good luck to those of you that have been commenting on our last week's Mountain House review. And we will see you then. There's going to be probably a couple of videos coming up in the next couple of days because we have payday preps and then we have our review. And then we have our Twilight Zone on Saturday. So we'll have a video, at least one video out the next 4 days in a row. So having said that, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place. And you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I'm out.